Hello, hello, fitness friends. My name is Petey. This is Petey's PT, and welcome to your 15-minute workout of the day. Today, we have kettlebell strength. It's going to be a great time. Let's get right into our warm-up. First thing we're going to do for a warm-up today, warming up the back of the legs. I want you to kickstand the leg out in front, pull the toe towards the knee. We're going to hinge at the hips and sweep through this stretch. You should feel it down the back of the leg, hamstring, glute, into the calf. Start to think about your breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And switch legs, other leg kickstands forward, pull the toe up towards the knee, hinge at the hips, sweep through the stretch. Start to think about turning on your core, pulling your belly button to your spine. Keep on breathing. All right, next up, we're going into a full hip hinge. We're going to be doing some kettlebell swings today, so this is a really important warm-up. We've got our heels right outside of our hips. Knees are soft, back is nice and flat. We're going to hinge at the hips, push the hips back behind us, and then squeeze glutes and hamstrings to come on up to a standing position. Try and find a flat wall at the top. Chest is nice and proud. Head is back in line with the rest of the spine. You should feel a stretch and warming up of the hamstring as you do this hip hinge. Keep breathing. We got two more here. One more time. All right, we're going to work on the hip flexors next. So what I want you to do, take one knee from the inside to the outside, take the other knee from the inside to the outside. You should be in a nice wide stance here, toes pointed slightly out. We're going to squat down, make sure the knees are in line with the toes, stand back up and do it again. Taking one knee from inside to outside, the other knee, nice deep squat. You want to keep your chest nice and proud as you do this. Brace that core. Pull the belly button into the spine. Stay active and engaged even at the bottom of the squat. One more time here. Moving up to the upper body, collapse the hands, turn them inside out, take them up over the head, stretch to one side, feeling it down the side of the body, lat, oblique, all that good stuff, and then take it to the other side. So just a few seconds on each side here. Make sure we're moving from the core, so core is braced, pelvis is tucked under, hips are solid and still. Such a short time. All right, shaking the arms out. Next up, we're going for some arm circles. So nice small circles going forwards. As you do the arm circles, make bigger and bigger circles until you've got full range of motion going forward. Feeling some heat build in the shoulders, rotator cuffs. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades behind your body. And now take it backwards. So nice big arm circles going backwards. As you do these arm circles, get smaller and smaller. More and more control as we get down to those nice tiny arm circles. Awesome, awesome. Shaking out the arms right here, shaking out the legs right here. We're going to go ahead and jump into our strength workout today. For your kettlebell, if you've got some kettlebell options, we want to be able to do a couple of different sets of the exercise we're going to do today. So make sure you can move it around pretty easily. What we've got going on today is a 10-minute AMSAP. That means I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. We've got 4 different exercises that we're going to do, and we're going to do them as many sets as possible in that 10 minutes. Nice and short and sweet. We're going to hit full body. It's going to be great. Your 4 exercises today, we've got 10 kettlebell swings. So it's a 2-arm kettlebell swing. We're grabbing our kettlebell nice flat back. We want to swing the belt back and forward. It's that hip hinge motion we warmed up with. Finding a nice flat wall at the top. Squeezing glutes and hamstrings to drive this movement. Nice soft knees. Exercise number 2 is a goblet squat. So the goblet position, we're gonna be holding the kettlebell up in front of our bodies. This encourages a core brace to keep our body upright. So heels outside the hips, toes pointed slightly out. We're squatting down, making sure our knees are tracking out wide over our toes and coming back up to the top. You always have an option to drop the bell and do this with body weight. Exercise number 3, we have an alternating push-up. So what that means, I'm gonna lay my kettlebell down so that it's nice and stable. The handle is down on the ground. Now I'm gonna put one hand on the kettlebell, one hand off the kettlebell, do a push-up, knees, toes, or knees under hips, and then I'm switching the hand that's on the kettlebell. We got 10 push-ups total. You'll end up doing 5 each side. Check out your knees under hip option here. And then our last exercise, we make plank pull through. So you're gonna start your kettlebell on the ground on one side of you. You're gonna take a plank position, knees or toes. I'm gonna take one hand, reach it under, grab the kettlebell, and pull it to the other side. The goal here is to keep my core nice and tight. We've got 10 of these as well. Reaching under and pulling through. Reaching under and pulling through. All right, now that we know our exercises, I'm gonna put 10 minutes on the clock. We're gonna get started on our 10-minute AMSAT today. Let's see here. All right. 10 minutes. We're gonna get started with our AMSAT. Go at whatever pace feels comfortable for you. We're getting as many sets in of our 4 exercises as possible in 10 minutes. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. We're starting with our 10 kettlebell swings. Keep the weight in the heels. Keep the head in line with the back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep breathing as you're moving through these exercises. Already feeling a burn in the back of the legs here. Next up is goblet squat for 10. Remember, you always have the option to drop the weight and do body weight. Make sure your heels are outside of your hips. Toes pointed slightly out. Sink down into that squat. We got 10. I'm squeezing my glutes as I drive to the top. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're sitting the hips back and down, standing up through our heels. I got 3 more to go here. Stay engaged at the bottom of your squat. And 10, all right. Next up, we have that alternating push-up. So dropping down onto the ground, knees, toes, or knees under hips here. Laying the kettlebell down, handle down on the ground so it's nice and stable. One hand on the kettlebell, go for it. Push up and switch. So as we do this move, we're getting deeper into our chest muscles by elevating the one hand. Again, knees, toes, or knees under hips here. Choose whatever option feels good for you. I got 2 more to go. All right, and headed for move number 4. Here we've got the plank pull through. So sitting up in a plank, what's up, beans? Toes or knees. We're reaching one hand under the plank, pulling that kettlebell across, planting the hand, and switching it up. We want to make sure our body does not rock back and forth. So pull that belly button into your spine, brace that core. It's a lonely, lonely place when you're not with me. It's a lonely, lonely place. Keep breathing. It's a lonely, lonely place when you're not with me. It's a lonely place. It's a lonely place. And 10. All right, I'm popping back up to the top. I'm gonna reconnect my mat here and get started on my second set. You're getting started on your second set. You're going back to those 10 kettlebell swings. Get after it. Make sure you breathe in. Make sure you're keeping that core brace. It's a lonely place. It's a lonely place. Yeah. Yeah. 37 seconds on the clock. I'm headed for goblet squats. Again, can always take these as body weight. Make sure the knees are driving out wide over the toes. I'm staying engaged at the bottom of my squat. Take these as slow or as fast as you need to. Make sure your chest is nice and proud the whole time. I got 2 more here. All right, taking it down. Next up, I've got my alternating push-up. So kettlebell down on the ground, nice and stable. Knees, toes, or knees under hips for this push-up. 10 total, 5 each side. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And 10. Woo! Make sure you're taking breaks when you need to, grabbing water when you need to, shaking it out when you need to. Next up, I'm going for that plank pull through. Again, we got 10 reps total. That's the name of the game today. 10, 10, 10. Remember, try and keep your body from rocking back and forth. So whatever option you choose for the plank, knees or toes, we want to find stability through our core. We're still here like a movie scene. I watch and smile get me down on my knees. Next thing I got one more here. All right, set number 2 done in my AMSAP. Got 4 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock. I'm gonna reattach my mats here. Taking a little breather again. Take sips of water when you need it. Take a break when you need it. If this is feeling a little bit more like cardio than strength, definitely make sure to take a moment and catch your breath. All right. Okay, team, wherever you're at in this AMSAP, you are doing an awesome job. Stay with it. 3:55 on the clock. I'm going back in for swings. Set number 3. All right. Shaking out the legs and the arms. Take another reset, whatever you need. Woo. I got goblet squats next. Really starting to feel the burn. Again, keep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. Much better oxygen uptake that way. Whew. All right, goblet squats for 10. Keep that core braced. Protect that lower back. I got one more here. Woo! Good stuff, good stuff. I'm headed down for my alternating push-up. 2:42 on the clock. Keep moving, we got this. No matter what option you're choosing, choose what feels right for your body. You know it best.
Don't need your pity, don't need anything from you.
I got one more here. Woo! Taking a second to shake out the arms. Little reset, couple of breaths. Okay. Back into my plank, pull through. I'm gonna try and challenge myself this time and go on the toes for the plank. If you're going up on the toes, we still wanna make sure that our body is not rocking back and forth. Strong core, strong core. together. We got 1:27 left on the clock. Get started on your next set. I got kettlebell swings for 10. Keep breathing.
Your clothes and all the stuff you left behind. Don't want it lying all
All right, shaking it out. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. We got this, we got this. Into goblet squats for 10.
First you love me, then leave me, then say you're lost without me. I found myself without you, I'm sure. Look at me now, I survive, so don't you worry about me. Ooh, baby, don't need you to love me.
I got 2 more here. Keep pushing, keep pushing. You got this, team.
Hey, baby,
Woo!
I got all that I need.
All right, I'm not stopping. I got 23 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna see how many push-ups I can get in. Keeping that core tight. Elbows are pointed down and back. All the way to the end. And time. All right, team. Good stuff. 10-minute AMSAT over. Woo. Take a second to catch your breath. Pat yourself on the back for the sets that you were able to get in that 10-minute period. I got a couple stretches to show you before you go today. Woo. My breath works. Okay, stretch number 1. Arguably the most important stretch. This is your frog stretch. Really great for developing some hip flexor mobility. What you want to do is take the knees out wide as far as you can. Make sure heels are in line with the knees. I'm coming down on my elbows, hit very gently, pressing my hips back towards my heels. You're gonna feel this in your hip flexors.
Say you love me.
Also might feel it in the glutes and the hamstrings. You can come out of it for a second and then jump back in.
Just give me something.
Awesome, awesome.
So I can
Second stretch I want to show you today is a chest stretch. So you can take this kneeling or standing. You're going to clasp the hands behind the back and pull to release the chest, finding space through the collarbones. Woo, good stuff, team. We love a good 15-minute sweat session. Super glad that you're here with me today, working through this kettlebell strength. All right, let the arms go. Torso twist side to side. Little shake of the arms. Big neck roll one direction and the other direction. Again, super happy to have you here with me for our 15-minute workout of the day. Great job getting it in. Awesome work. I'm so excited to see you for our next 15-minute workout. Have a great rest of your day.